What's up, YouTubers? This is Austin the Potter.
Let's just get right to it.
Center, like coning. So step one, center your clay. Okay, so now that I've got the clay centered, and for those of you that are learning and starting, that's not an easy process. It takes time. Now I'm going to drop a hole. The way I drop a hole is I make sure my knees are nice and braced. Put my thumb just a little bit off center. I use that thumb as a brace against this finger on my other hand. I put pressure there, and you will find if your clay is centered well, especially, it will tell that finger where to go. If your clay is not centered real well, you may have to push a little bit. Now, I've got my 3 fingers inside. This finger comes over the edge. My thumb is just kind of dangling here doing nothing. So I've got this kind of grip that goes in. This finger is going to rest gently on the wheel with these 3 behind it. This thumb's tucked underneath. I'm going to put pressure right here in this groove. I'm going to move upwards until I meet this finger on the inside, because there are different levels because there's a bottom obviously. Okay, I'm going to push against the bottom with my right hand, that finger, get the groove going. When those 2 fingers meet, I'm going to squeeze and push together. And I'm just coming up the side of the wall, keeping it nice and even and straight. Then when I get to the top, I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to pinch together. I'm just going to keep moving like there's more clay there, even though there isn't, and remove my hands. Okay? If we don't like our pot being this far around, we're at a place now where we can get some height from collaring. And this is tricky and takes practice. What I do is I put my thumbs and my middle finger on the wheel. My thumbs are connected, and I'm going clear to the bottom. I'm using my index fingers as kind of a guide. I'm putting pressure, just a little bit of pressure on my thumbs and middle fingers, and I'm working them up the side of the wall just to, I need to get some more water here, just to kind of take all that scourge, all that thick clay at the bottom, rather than cutting it off, pushing it into the diameter of the pot. Once I get up to the walls, I tend to slowly work my way in by almost kind of wrapping my hands around, moving straight up the top, and when I get to the lip, it wants to flare, so I kind of relieve my pressure a little. Pay attention to that, it may not go in quite as far, and then gently remove my finger. Okay, so now I've got a cylinder that's a little bit taller with some pretty thick base. And I'm at a point now where I can decide to define the diameter of the cylinder. I can go ahead and chop off all that clay if I want to, or I can leave it there because I might want to try to pull it in. Sometimes for me it just kind of depends on the mood that I'm in, if I feel like dealing with the clay. I am going to go ahead and try to do one pull, see if I can pull some of that hand down. I'm going to brace my elbows as best I can, brace my knees on my wheel, push in my sponge to get a groove going. Get a hold of that clay, get my hands moving in sync and pull straight up. We're going to try to strengthen this to where it's a little bit more structurally sound, as well as try to get it a little bit more centered. I'm going to cut off the extra clay on the bottom here. I'm going to start by using my rib tool to kind of blend the base and the sides together and kind of straighten them up. I'm not too worried about the top right now. I'm more just wanting to blend the base and the sides together, because I want it to have strength again. It does make it wobbly, but we're going to fix it in a minute. Okay, that's much better. Now, here comes the test of truth. I'm going to get this wet. definitely don't want it to be dry and slip on my hand. Okay, lots of water. I'm going to turn up the speed of the wheel just a smidgen. I'm going to kind of choke it on the bottom, brace my knees and elbows very well. I'm going to concentrate and I'm going to pull exactly straight up. I'm going to do it slowly, giving the whole piece an opportunity to recenter to the bottom. Okay, see it's starting to catch on my hands. I'm going to loosen up the pressure. I'm pulling straight up. And when I get to the top, I'm going to say, I'm not going into that hole. So I'm going to be more gentle with the top. I'm going to open up my hands a little for that, and we'll fix it in a minute. Okay. Okay. So not bad. We definitely still have some wobbling going on. We definitely still have some straightening and strengthening to do. Feel that nice flat edge of my rib, just kind of cleaned that out, straightened that out, recentered it. The top doesn't want to go in with the rest of the piece. It doesn't want to play nice, and that's pretty common. So what we do to fix that is I'm just going to cut it off. I'm going to cut that top off. Doesn't want to play with us. Very good. Now we get some water going on to make it look pretty. It's much more centered now, much more nicely centered. Let's do something fun at the top. Let's use the bow of the rib tool to make a pretty little arc here. How about that? So set that there. Push our clay up against it. Give it something to move to. Keep it nice and balanced on that arc. The thing about trimming on the bottom is if you push too hard on the bottom, you'll throw off the centering of the pot. So sometimes it's better if you just wait to trim it when it's leather hard upside down, but I get too anxious and I've ruined a lot of pots that way, actually, being impatient. Okay, that's a nice shape. Let's just kind of clean up our lip a little. Okay, so we have a pretty decent form here. I'd like maybe to belly out a little here, but I need to be careful because that's what almost ruined it before. There we go. I like that much better. Okay, so now watch some of my other videos I'm going to be posting for slip trailing and, you know, different kind of raccoon stuff, because I could see this form lending itself to some really nice decorating techniques. I'm just going to use my root here and put in a band just for fun. Okay, YouTubers, it's nice to get back behind the camera. I wanted to say hi. Looking forward to making some videos this summer. Till next time.